exercise your primary muscle, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, and your glutes. What you're going to want to do is try and keep the knee behind your toes, coming down. Keep the head up. The glutes should be activated, and then your shoulder blades should be retracted, and your weight should be to your heels. Good. So this is a demonstration of a deadlift. This is a multi-jointed exercise, full body. So this is a closed chained exercise, isometric. So on the eccentric phase, you want to breathe in, and on the concentric phase, the up phase, you want to breathe out. And your glutes should be tight. When you come up, your glutes should be tight. And your shoulder blades should be retracted as much as possible. Yep. Keep it nice and tight back. Yep. Yep. Tight back. Tight back. Yep. Back tight. There you go. Good.
This is a lat pull down. It is a multi-jointed exercise for your shoulder and your elbow. It's an open chain exercise, an isometric exercise, and there's a concentric and an eccentric phase. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out.
Prime muscle mover.
The primary muscle mover is your latissimus dorsi.
This is an open chain isometric exercise. So on the eccentric phase, the down phase, you want to breathe in, and on the concentric phase, the up phase, you want to breathe in. So I'll demonstrate this. You want to make sure that you retract your shoulder blades. So you go, take them up, pull them back, down. You want to make sure your feet are nice and planted on the floor. You don't want them up like this. You want them fully planted on the floor. When you're ready, take up. Come into the chest, into your chest. And up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, out. This is the primary muscle mover of this exercise is your pecs and your triceps, and you want to make sure that your feet are planted, and maybe even push. If you're struggling with the lift, push with your feet, with your legs, push down while keeping your butt on the bench. You'll get a good lift out of it. All right, so this is an inverted bench press. This is a multi-jointed exercise for the shoulder and elbow. It's an open chain isometric exercise. So essentially this is the same as a bench press. So you want your feet planted, even push with your legs. When you get set, take the weight to your chest, back up. And remember, on the eccentric phase, the down phase, you're going to breathe in. And then on the concentric phase, the up phase, breathe out. So the primary muscle mover of this exercise is your pecs and your triceps. All right, so this is a tricep pushdown. This is an isolation exercise for your triceps. This is a single jointed exercise for your elbow. So essentially you want to have a bent knee and retract your shoulders. So on the concentric phase, the down phase, you want to breathe out. And on the eccentric phase, the up phase, you want to breathe in. Breathe in, breathe out. This is also an isometric exercise. Open chain.
I'm going to demonstrate a plank. This is an isotonic core exercise for your rectus abdominis. Just on the video over here.
No, you need to keep doing a plank. Alright, this is correctional exercise number 1. It's an arm bar. This is for your shoulder mobility. So what he's going to do, he's going to sling his left leg over, and he's going to shift his weight over to the right side. This is going to force his shoulder back into its socket. It's going to push the shoulder blade back.
This is correctional exercise number 3, high kneeling dorsiflexion exercise with a dowel. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your ankle into dorsiflexion as much as you can while keeping your heel on the ground. You're using the dowel on the outside of your foot to push your knee out.
Alright, so this is correctional exercise number 4, side laying rotations. It's for your shoulder and hip mobility. So you want a ball, take a ball, put your knee on the ball, and what you're going to want to do is grab your rib cage or your lats and pull them out so you can get your shoulders in line with the floor. This may take a couple minutes to breathe. Just take it out. So then when you're set, you're going to take your left hand, raise it high above head, and take your other hand and go in from your lower back and up high above your head. About 10 repetitions. So you're rotating your arm in the shoulder joint as you're coming down. About midpoint, you're going to turn your arm and rotate into your back. So always rotate your arm. Reaching high above head, the other arm.
This stretches your pec. This is a cross arm stretch. You can add pressure by bringing your arm and pulling your elbow to your chest. It's to stretch your triceps and your your posterior delt. This is to stretch your latissimus dorsi and your triceps. This is stretching exercise number 1, seated toe touch. You want to hold it for about a minute.
This is called a couch stretch. Arm high above head. So each hold, you hold for a minute.
Stretching exercise number 4, calf stretch. Press your body up, putting your foot into dorsiflexion. You're going to hold for a minute. Hold for about a minute.
So, at the end of your workout, you want to do some kind of self-myofascial release. So some rolling or some smashing and mashing exercises. So it's the same thing as what we did at the first. we'll do is we'll roll it to cast. So with this, I'm going to come back and forth, across the gastrocnemius, the muscle in your calf, the back of your calf. You come back and forth, even putting a little bit of pressure from side to side, trying to get in underneath the muscle, in between the muscles. So side to side, just so after you do your calves, you do both sides. You're gonna do your thighs. Roll out your thighs as well.
Just do it.
I'm doing it.
Go.